not get a candle to close above there, then at that point, we have to reverse ourselves and change our mindset to a short mindset. That short mindset would look like this. We would wick off the top of this area right here. Hey, everyone, the professor here, and happy holidays to you and your family. We celebrate Christmas, the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So we will be celebrating Christmas over the next few days. So let's kind of get into the chart here. I want to go ahead and go full screen so we can kind of see what happened now this morning. So we're going to use this as kind of a learning opportunity. And then I'm going to give you some zones that you can definitely look at for either London's session today or as we go into Friday tomorrow. Again, don't get caught in any late trades. Please understand that the markets have been a little crazy, right? So again, just 20, 30 pips at a time. Maybe take one trade if it's set up as there and get out of the market, right? Let's go into the final week next week where trading will be much lighter, and we'll talk about that coming up as well. But let's get into the market here. So earlier this morning, if you are in our members club app, I had put that I was going to sell crude oil, and that was because I had gotten the alert of the trendline break. So this is basically what happened once the trendline broke. It came back up to retest, and then we just completely began to melt from there. So we had taken massive profits on this trade here. Now, this is, one of the things that I like to emphasize so much is that the trades will sometimes give you another opportunity. So we had members who missed that initial trendline break trade, but we said, let price come back up and retest that area. If it does, we're going to use this sell opportunity that we had right here. So when we get back into the chart, we can see here that then I put this sell area right here. Price came back up into our area, and then we were able to sell again right on that entry there, that wick. We got back in. We took this all the way down. So whether you took it once or you took it twice, and again, in our group, we're focusing in on 20 pips at a time. So it gave us a second position. Then we were able to get it a third time when it came back up to retest for 20 pips on a third time today. And then that's where price closed, and that's where we are going to begin our analysis. So again, this is just, the beautiful part that if you are in the members area, you are going to get constant updates by myself, and you just need one good trade, right? One trade of 20, two trades of 20. Congrats to all the members. Some members went in 3 or 4 times, meaning 3 or 4 different lot sizes, right? 4 positions, and they just cashed in on 20, and then we're done trading for the day. So that's the power of being inside of our members group. So let's kind of take a look now at crude oil. So we are going to go ahead and get rid of this. But one thing that's going to stand firm is going to be this area right here that we've been talking about in the group, and that's going to be this 74 area right in here. Okay, that is going to be a very, very important area to see what happens. Now, you can see here, I am looking at the 8-hour chart, okay, and we kind of finished the day with this bullish candle right here. If I go over to the day chart, you can see here that we kind of closed in kind of this, kind of a doji type of situation, right? Not perfectly square, but we could see price throughout the day went down, went up, and settled in the square. So we are still in this critical area here, right? The day before, we had broken up to 75.30, but we retraced all the way down. We opened the day, and then we went up. I believe it was during London session. We fell today several times, but we came back into the area. So again, you are just going to be looking for a scalp type opportunity, okay, to definitely take advantage of maybe 20 points or more for the rest of the day. So that being said, again, I do not like trading when the markets reopen here in about 10 minutes. Okay, it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Miami time. It is Thursday evening, heading into Friday. So be patient over the next few hours. You need to see something clear and definitive on either side. And I'm going to hopefully help you get that with today's video. So as we look at this here, we're really going to have to look at the price action on these smaller timetables. Okay, so when we go over to the 4-hour, you can see here that we had this break right here. Okay, that was the candle. And then we've come back up on the 4-hour now to retest it. Okay, this here, which was yesterday, I'm sorry, on Wednesday, this was a false breakout. Yeah, yesterday. Today is Thursday. Sometimes I confuse my days. So this was a false breakout. And then we had the drop beginning at about 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is right before the market opened. We came back down, retested, came back. So again, the markets are going to be a little choppy. It's the end of the year. I would be very, very, very careful. Okay. Now, based on what we are seeing here, right? We did see that price made a high, price made a low. Right, I'm just going to give you some big rough parameters. Price made a high, price made a low, price made a high, price made a low. So what does that mean? We're still trending up here. In this initial wave right here, right? We are still trending up. We do see that we have equal highs sitting right here. That's at $80 a barrel, right? I don't know if we're going to get to 80, but we are going to see if we go any higher. So because we are trending higher here on this 4-hour, we really need to see something definitive, meaning the next move, right, should be, if it continues the pattern, is that we close here, maybe we come back down to retest, and then maybe we continue higher to give us the new high somewhere up here, okay, to continue this pattern of higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Will we make this higher high? That is the question. Okay, will we go up again? That is the question. Because here we did not, okay, on this 4-hour, but that does not necessarily mean that the next set of 4 to 8 hours will not either, just like we did here. Okay, so we really have to wait to see what's going to happen. And that's why hopefully by London session, you kind of get that opportunity there. So unless something majorly happens with the gap in about 3 minutes or something like that, right, you should probably be sitting on this type of trade right here. Continuing with the long position, if you get the break and retest and taking it up to this high right here, okay, there's a high right there that we've identified, okay? The stop loss would be this wick right here that we've identified as the low point. Because if we go lower than there, then that means we're changing the trend to then at that point, right, we're changing the trend to do one of these, continue going back down, okay? Now, that is if this scenario happens right here, that we get this candle closure to close above. So kind of like what happened here, would retest, but then we continue up to make the next higher high. That we have to wait. If we do not get a candle to close above there, then at that point, we have to reverse ourselves and change our mindset to a short mindset. That short mindset would look like this. We would wick off the top of this area right here. And will we come down to test these lows from Wednesday? Okay, so this was the Wednesday low right here. As you can see, now this was back on Wednesday, okay, the 13th. Okay, will we come back to retest all the lows? I'm going to give you this larger scenario here, but we do know that in the group, right, especially being on a Friday, I don't trade Fridays. It's not in my trading plan, right? 20 points to secure, right? When I say 20 points, let me also write, okay, or pips, however you speak the language, to secure or protect, okay? Now, again, I would just, probably nothing major is going to happen when market opens. So this really has to be for kind of an after midnight, 1 a.m., kind of ready for London session, which is at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my time zone. So whatever it is on your time frame, okay? That's what, we kind of begin to look for when it comes to that. And again, see, the beauty about it is that if you are not kind of yet inside of our members area, right, we are updating you, as we move forward. So I'm going to go ahead and just put here on the screen, right, you're going to get trade signals. You're going to get free coaching. You're going to have a chat zone, a talk with traders who are trading your time frame. We've got folks talking at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I don't trade London, Okay. I trade US session, but you're going to see people. So scan the QR code, check it out. Pricing is going up on January 1st. So jump in there and take advantage of what we have for you. We have, just about 100 traders now. We only launched this 4 weeks ago, and the results have been absolutely incredible. Jump in and ask the questions yourself, and you'll probably get some folks from the members group putting some comments on this YouTube video. Again, jump in there, and we just continue to add sections for you for less than $1 a day. So what a great way to come in, treat yourself, okay? Get yourself ready, invest in yourself for $27 a month, or much cheaper than that if you go with the annual plan, and you can get these setups as we move forward, okay? That is the beauty of this. So as we kind of look at this, this is kind of what we're looking for. If you're going to trade London, you're going to get one of these two scenarios. And this is what we do in the members group. I give my members options depending on if they want to be a buyer or a seller, and we trade both sides of the trades, okay, when needed. Now, if you're on a futures platform and you can only trade one side, then obviously you are going to stick to one side where you can cost average and everything else. But most of the traders are in the group. If they're not trading futures or options, they're definitely inside of a regular Forex account. This is why it's important to have multiple accounts as well. So that way you could trade within different platforms and what have you. Okay, so that is the beauty of this. Okay, so what I want you to do is to have a fantastic holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, or whatever your faith is. I want you to enjoy it with friends and family. That's really what it's all about. For me, it's about the 3 F's that are so important for me in my life. Faith is number 1, family is number 2, and then Forex is number 3. And inside of that Forex is this trading club and our members, because that's part of the extended second F, which is kind of like family. So, hey, if you got some value today, you can definitely help me out by hitting that like button as well. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you're brand new to this channel, subscribe. We are crushing crude oil because we have a lot of people who are very knowledgeable in our group, and we're sharing great ideas. We're sharing charts, and we're in this together. That's what I love about this community, that we're absolutely awesome, and we're trading this together. Now, if you have not yet seen the crossover video, which is going to help you scalp crude oil, you're going to be seeing that popping up on your screen here in just a minute. Okay. And when you do, you can go ahead and click on that video as well. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and join us on the ProfessorTrades.com. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a great holiday.